Very early in the morning, the chief priests, with the elders, the teachers of the law, and the whole Sanhedrin, reached a decision. They bound Jesus, led him away, and handed him over to Pilate. "Are you the king of the Jews?" asked Pilate. "Yes, it is as you say," Jesus replied. The chief priests accused him of many things. So again, Pilate asked him, "Aren't you going to answer? See how many things they are accusing you of." But Jesus still made no reply, and Pilate was amazed. Now it was the custom at the feast to release a prisoner whom the people requested. A man called Barabbas was in prison with the insurrectionists who had committed murder in an uprising. The crowd came up and asked Pilate to do for them what they usually did. "Do you want me to release to you the king of the Jews?" asked Pilate, knowing it was out of envy that the chief priests had handed Jesus over to him. But the chief priests stirred up the crowd to have Pilate release Barabbas instead. "What shall I do then with the one you call the king of the Jews?" Pilate asked them. "Crucify him," they shouted. "Why? What crime has he committed?" asked Pilate. But they shouted all the louder, "Crucify him!" Wanting to satisfy the crowd, Pilate released Barabbas to them. He had Jesus flogged and handed him over to be crucified. All right, bear with me. Just like in the reading, where Barabbas is sort of the subject, it's funny that God chose me to do this part of the Good Friday service. I'm not worthy to be up here preaching to anyone. First, know that. Understand that I have been a Barabbas for the majority of my life. Always quick to judge, overreact, stir up trouble, have a tendency to open my mouth before my brain has thought through the situation. If anybody has seen the movie, the Bible, and seen how Barabbas acts, that was me in my younger days. But just like in the reading, Jesus took the place of my inner Barabbas, and throughout the years has taken the Barabbas out of me and replaced it with his love and spirit. Although still rebellious at times and quick to fall back to my old ways, Jesus is still taking my place. How many more of us can say, "Jesus took my place"? All, I would hope. And why would Jesus take our place? So we can be forgiven and spend eternity in his presence. You see, this is the entire reason for the Holy Week, for Jesus to take our place at the cross and to forgive our inner Barabbas. Thank you.
Amen.